Hey everybody, it's Dr. Fletcher. Let's talk about choosing wisely and laboratory stewardship. Most of you have probably heard of choosing wisely. If not, I'll give you just a little bit of background. Choosing Wisely is an initiative that was started by the American Board of Internal Medicine back in 2012. And for a long time, I think we've all known that there were tests and procedures that were being over ordered and overused. And the American Board of Internal Medicine decided to do something about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at their website. If you search in your search bar for Choosing Wisely, it's just about always the first thing that comes up. And here it is, Choosing Wisely. So if you click on that, it will take you to the Choosing Wisely website. Here it is. So back in 2012, to get started, what they did is they reached out to some of their partner professional organizations, other professional societies with different specialties. And back then, I believe they reached out to 9 different national specialty societies and had a total of 45 recommendations. It's grown since then, and these days you can see in the bottom of the website they're saying that there's over 80 specialty society partners and over 700 recommendations. So in summary, these are professional organizations that say there are certain tests and procedures which are overutilized and shouldn't be performed as often as they are. So the tie between this and laboratory stewardship is obviously pretty important because they're making recommendations about tests which are overutilized. The nice thing about the Choosing Wisely list is that these, again, have been vetted by professional societies, and they provide a lot of references and resources supporting why these tests shouldn't be ordered. So, if you're interested in starting a laboratory stewardship initiative and you need to get one that will have good buy in from professional society with a ton of references and literature, yeah, it's a convenient list to go pick some to get started. Back when the American Board of Internal Medicine first started Choosing Wisely, they would maintain a website that would have a list of all their recommendations. And that's changed a little bit, I guess, because these lists have gotten so long. Instead of maintaining the list themselves, they now refer you to each of the individual societies or professional organizations. And so it can be hard to find all of the laboratory recommendations. um, ASCP is one of their society partners, and as you would expect, AACC does have some laboratory recommendations, but there's a lot more from the other societies. So, where can you go to find the list of Choosing Wisely recommendations for laboratory? What I decided to do was go through and make a list from all of the different professional societies. And so you can see, and I believe this list is fairly up to date. Yeah, I'll keep checking this periodically to make sure. And I'll post this also in the description for this video on my website. So go to utalogic.com and you'll be able to find this document. So as you can see, I've got them broken out by all the different societies, and it's a fairly lengthy document. There's a lot of different laboratory tests that Choosing Wisely addresses. Let's go pick one of my favorites. I say it's my favorite. I'm not sure if it's my friend or enemy. Um, don't routinely measure 125 dihydroxyvitamin D. Okay, yeah, so I bet you most of us have dealt with this one at some point. A lot of us are probably still dealing with it. Any case, this is a Choosing Wisely recommendation that actually came from the American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists. And so, otherwise, it could be a little bit hard to find if you're looking for this under ASCP. And that's why I put this list together. What's really useful about this is if this is something you want to work on, you can now go and Google the American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists 125 dihydroxy Choosing Wisely, and you will find references and a whole ton of information. Here it is right here. I just Googled um, the American Association of Clinical Endocrinology and 125 dihydroxy, and you'll see they've got a ton of information out there that really helps you support this initiative in your own facility. So that's a little bit about Choosing Wisely. If you want to check out that list, which summarizes all of the laboratory recommendations, go to my website, click on the link, and you'll be able to see the entire list. You know, In the end, choosing wisely, it's not perfect. There's a lot of things they don't address. Some of the tests they do have recommendations on aren't necessarily that pertinent every day. But it's a good start, and I do applaud their efforts. I'm a big supporter of choosing wisely. A couple of years ago, I was named a Choosing Wisely champion by the ASCP, and so I really do think that it forms the foundation of any good laboratory stewardship program. In any case, I appreciate your time. Let me know your thoughts. Have you been using Choosing Wisely? Leave me a post, a comment, or drop an email. I'd love to hear how you've used it. I appreciate your time and good luck with all of your laboratory stewardship initiatives.